What's up guys, how's it going? My name's Kent and this is Corsby Gaming. So this video is going to be a game review on Blasphemous. In this review, I'm going to briefly cover the style and feel of the game, then we'll go over the intro and controls, the inventory, then finish with the overall difficulty and bosses. So this is an indie game that came out last year and was very popular. It's basically a combination of a Metroidvania game and a Dark Souls game. It's a 2D platform game with a very vague and dark storyline full of religious iconography. So Blasphemous starts you off on a hill surrounded by dead bodies of people that look just like you. And it eases you in to running around a little bit, gets you used to controls, a little bit of jumping, a little bit of sliding, going under a few things, and then it immediately throws you into your first boss fight. Luckily, the first boss isn't too tough though. I'm not gonna lie, I died the first couple times I tried him. I almost died here in this video too. So the fighting in this game is pretty simple. You have two main moves that you start off with. The first one is the slide that you see there, and then the second one is going to be the counter. Those two moves are basically the mainstays of this game that you'll use in every single combat interaction. The timing is kind of difficult on some of them, but once you get the timing down, the game is pretty simple. Another way this game is like Dark Souls are the save points. They are basically just like the bonfires. You light them and it saves, and you can also warp from them as well. There are also shrines if you die that you can remove your guilt from, which is similar to if you're hollow, except for it's not on your health, it's on your mana. Next we'll go over the inventory. First thing in the inventory list is the rosary beads. So as you get farther in the game, you unlock more rosary slots for more beads. These provide you with minor bonuses, whether it's a little bit more health, a little bit more defense, a little bit more mana. They're just small upgrades. Next tab is going to be the relics. These are progression items, so you usually get them after you beat a boss, and they allow you to get farther in the game and get past a specific area with some kind of barrier. Quest items is going to be your next tab. These are going to be your keys and other items of that nature. Then we got the Mea Culpa hearts. These are double-edged items, so they provide a pretty good benefit, but they also come with a detriment in another area. After that, there's the prayers tab. Now, these are not prayers so much as skills. Each one of them provides you with a unique ability that's going to use up your mana. Some of them are really good in certain situations or against specific enemies or bosses. Second to last tab is going to be your abilities. So these are going to be things you can spend your experience on to upgrade. You got more swings to your combo, a charge up swing move. You also got a ranged attack as well. And then there's going to be a downward strike move, and then also a sliding strike move. That'll bring us to the final tab, which is the collectibles. So all over the map you find these little bones of different people, and you collect them and you put them in these spots in this room, and once you get it all, they unlock something. There's also a map, of course, which you start off here over on the left, and then you work your way to the right, and then this main town, Albero, is going to be the main area, but then you go all over the map to different areas. It's moderately sized compared to other games of this style, but there's a lot of unique areas that are pretty darn cool. That brings us to the difficulty of the game and the bosses. So yes, the bosses are very strange, and some of them are super creepy. Some of them are really hard, and some of them are pretty easily. This one has a insta-kill, as you can see. It just rips you apart there. Real nice baby. So some of the bosses are pretty tough. There's certain areas, like this one, that have spike pits, they kill you instantly. This area is actually a good example of how hard the game can be. So you just gotta time it out perfectly to land on those platforms that are moving. These other platforms disintegrate once you step on them, so you gotta time it out just right to where you have enough time to land on the platform as it's moving. So I go here, they start disintegrating, and oops, insta-death on the pit. Then there's also really easy parts in this game. So this is probably one of the easier boss fights. As you can see, you just gotta time it out right to where you just block them and then you can just smash them. Easy win. And then there's some not so easy bosses like this guy. Tried dodging all these lasers and energy balls flying at you. This guy's pretty tough. I barely beat him, and this one was one that definitely took quite a few tries. Okay, so to finish this review, I'm just going to give you my take on the game. I think Blasphemous is a ton of fun, and I would give it a 7.8 out of 10. If you like Metroidvania games, I would definitely recommend this one for you. The artwork, the style, and the feel of this game are all amazing, but then the combat and the controls are a bit rudimentary. Also, the storyline is a bit too vague and cryptic to be able to follow, in my opinion. The game is also fairly short. It really should only take 20 to 30 hours to finish unless you're a completionist. So if you're looking for a shorter but challenging game, this is definitely a great option for you. Alright, so that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel so you can see more content like this. If there's a game you'd like me to do a review on, please just leave it in the comments. Thanks again. Peace out.